And we are live here at Home Depot in Coconut Creek, Florida. Hello, all of our friends out on the internet, and hello to our fellow subscribers. Well, take a look behind me, folks, because what you're looking at here is they finally put the signs up last night here, showing what the real deals are going to be here for the tools, and what tools are going to be free, what's going to be discounted, what's not going to be discounted. And so, what's up there, Neil? How's it going? So, just take a look behind me. I'm going to flip the camera around in a second here. But let's take a look and see. So, as you know, we saw when we came in here last week that this was all empty, and I thought they were going to put more stock up here. All they did was just leave room for these new signs that got put out last night here at Home Depot. And so I wanted to show you what's going on. And apparently some of the stuff is a deal and some really isn't a deal. So here, let me show you this here. And let's see. Okay, so we have the Milwaukee, and I'm really shocked about this, guys, because look, they're doing this big old sign and everything, and they're showing you this $279, and that's the price that it was last week. Now, and they're trying to make it look like, oh, promo starts tomorrow. Dude, this price has been in here like this, and it's a joke, because you can go to International Tool right now for $199 and get that same kit for $199. What's up there, Howard? Welcome. So yeah, we were talking about this price here, this $279 price here. So International Tool has it for $179, and you get the Milwaukee hoodie, the sweatshirt with the hoodie. And I believe, was it Tool Boss or Vince? One of those guys pointed out yesterday that they were throwing another 20 bucks off, even off of that. So I think it was for only one day. But anyway, so here they made this whole sign up here, making it look like, oh, it's on sale. And this is what I've warned you guys about, that Home Depot does this sometimes. Just because they put a big sign up or put a big floor stack out like this doesn't mean that it's on sale. And all of the other guys here have sales. And we're going to go through these one by one here, and I'll show you what the deal is. So the real deal that Milwaukee has that I think is halfway decent here is, so if you buy this battery kit here, you get to choose one of these free tools here, right? So the tools that are here as part of this kit are all of these guys right here, right? So you got the multi-tool, you get the grinder, you get the search saw, the job site radio, the M18 job site radio here. So essentially you're buying this for $199, and if you buy this for $199, you get one of these other tools free. So if you really want to maximize it, you find the one that's the most expensive here, like the floodlight here. That's the Rover there. That's the M18 Rover. So any of these guys here would get included with this kit right here. Now this kit has the XC 4.0s, which they say is 33% more runtime than the XC 3.0 batteries there. So, so this is a regular charger. It's not their supercharger here. So that's how that deal works. But if you're willing to up the ante and you're willing to spend a little bit more money, just wait for the Veterans Day sale. That's right, Gary. Well, I don't know. They went through all the trouble to look. Let me just back up and show you all this. They went through all the trouble to make this whole thing. I don't know. That's what we're not sure of right now with those. So anyway, but if you're willing to up the ante on this, and you want to buy this kit here, the M18 Fuel, that's got the 1/2-inch hammer drill and the 1/4-inch impact driver and the charger, and it comes with 2 of the 5.0 amp hour batteries. So if you're willing to buy that, then you get to choose 2 of these guys here. So that's a little bit better deal. The only thing is I haven't checked the price with any of the other guys like International Tool as to how much they sell that kit for right there. Yeah, they might. Yeah, so if you get this kit here, you get to choose any of the other 2 here. And I would definitely focus on this guy here, but I don't know. If any of you guys own this one, let me know, because I don't know if it's got a vacuum port on there or not, or how well it works, how well it connects up. I know Dewalt really pissed off a lot of people with their corded one last year, where it was a completely proprietary design on that port, And I actually came back here to Home Depot and bought like a little plumbing adapter thing to adapt it to fit the hose on my vacuum, but it just didn't work with a dang. All right, so here's the thing, guys, and I think it's almost like a, what do they call that? Collusion, when like all companies get together and price everything the same? Because it looks to me like DeWalt's got the same thing going here. $2.99 with one tool, but they are different free tool options. All right, that's good to know. So look at this. It's like they all just sat down at lunch and kind of went over the price. Hey, let's make it this, let's make it that, you know? Well, I don't know, because this is going to be rolling out, I think, national. I was at another Home Depot last night that had this set up here as well, too. So, but I was surprised because here it's saying it starts on the 7th. But I was led to believe by a lot of the signs that were in here last week and on the sides of the boxes that said it was going to start today. That's why I came in today. And I'm going to show you a little later on, some guy was setting up some new Dewalt kits that came in today that he says are going to be specially priced tomorrow. They all ring up. Well, let's see. All right, so Dewalt has the very similar one where if you buy this $199 kit with the battery charger and 2 5-amp hour batteries and the bag, then you get to choose any one of these tools here. And so these are the tools here. And I can tell you, this is one that I would probably give some serious consideration to right here. Because especially since it's $129 and it's higher priced than some of the other ones here. But then, believe it or not, though, this 20 volt max impact wrench right here is part of that deal as well. And this thing, is that the one that's $169? Yeah. So he's $169. So that would be a pretty good bargain if you're looking for an impact wrench. You buy that kit and then get that impact wrench there along with it. Are all those free tools brushed? Well, let's see. The XRs are usually brushless. But that's a good question. Let me see. These probably are, except for this XR here, the impact wrench. The random orbit sander here is brushless. Anything that says XR is usually guaranteed to be brushless. And beyond that, sometimes I never trust them. I always look for the word on the box. I don't assume anything. Hey, we know the radio's not brushless. All right, so the radio here is 79. Wait, where's the? Yeah, see, they have some incorrect tags here for the radio. Nothing here. I don't know how much that radio is. Is the circ saw part of that? Yeah, that circ saw right there is part of the deal too. So that's actually not a bad deal. However, again, just like with Milwaukee, if you're willing to up the ante and get the kit here, and this is a brushless combo kit because it's the XRs, and it comes with one of your batteries is a flex volt. So that's this kit here. I bought this same kit like a couple of years ago, and it came with that, the flex volt battery, and as one of them, and then the other one is the smaller battery there. But if you spend $3.99 on that kit, then you get to choose 2 of the tools here. So you just choose your poison here from this whole list here of tools. And like I said, I think all these guys colluded together, unless Home Depot came up with this idea and said, let's just make it easy and make it the same numbers all the way across there. But you're going to see quickly here how Ridgid and Ryobi, I think, are providing the most bang for the buck for the DIYer, you know. Let's see. So up on this one, so Makita is giving you the starter kit of the batteries with 2 batteries, 4.0. And if you get that kit, you get to choose any one of these tools here. And so basically here they are. This one right here, this little brushless LXT, this is the router. This is nice here, especially at $129. So you'd be, and even if you got the multi-tool, you'd be maximizing your discount there. The stores match online prices. Yeah, that'd be a good one to bring up to them. Yeah. So this is the kit here in the box, and it comes with the bag. And there, let me see, is the 2 batteries? Yeah, so this is one of the free items you can choose from also. So $159, man. If you got that and then more batteries, if you needed to load up on your batteries. So we have not true. So we're not sure on that whether they'll match online pricing. So here's where I think the Ridgid kits here do pretty well. So they have the same thing for the battery kit. You buy the battery kit and you get one of these tools over here. Love all the content from Sacramento. Well, thank you so much. And here, if you're willing to up the ante on Ridgid, so here's their kit. So this is a pretty decent kit here. This kit has 5 tools, but it only comes with 2 batteries. So if you do take advantage of this, I would highly suggest that you make one of your free tools 2 of the batteries. So you've got pretty much everything you need in that kit. So really the only other things to consider here would be like the trim router and the jigsaw right there and the job site light there. So like here's the kit, there's the box that it comes in. And then here's the other, buy this right here. So this is the one that's $199. Here's the set of the 2 batteries that I told you should consider buying as your free tool, one of your free tools if you buy this kit here. So you got 2 4-amp-hour batteries here. And let's see, there's the jigsaw right there. They got the angle grinder right there. Brushless brush. I think all of these are brushless. Okay, now coming back over to here, biggest bang for the buck in this whole setup here right now is for the DIYer people would be the Ryobi, because look at this. They're not forcing you to pay $199 for a 2 battery pack. You're paying $149 for a kit that's already lowered in price by $50 from where it was over the summer. And so this is one kit. You got 4 tools in this kit here. But their sign is a little confusing here. So look at this. Does this mean if we buy one of these kits, we get to choose one of these free tools, or is it only if you buy the charger here? So whoever did this sign was not as smart as the people that did the other signs, because the other signs have these big arrows right next to the toolkit pointing over there, so there's no ambiguity. Here, I'm kind of looking at this and I'm going to go, okay, does that only apply to the charger, or does it apply to the toolkits too? So that's something you have to check out with the store manager here or something, because that's kind of leaves it open for interpretation. And so anyway, if you, but the only thing is Ryobi's only giving one deal. So if you up the ante and get the higher priced kits, they don't give you any more tools. That's it. That's all they're giving you. Yeah. So, but they do have this $299 special buy kit here. This is a 9-tool combo kit, but it only comes with 2 batteries. So if you buy a combo kit, you're probably going to want to get yourself some extra batteries there. All right. So we've covered all of these guys here, so we know where we stand with this. Okay. There's a couple of other deals that not priced yet. I'm hoping they get the prices on these. So these are the Atomics, and they haven't put any prices out on them. These have been sitting out here for a week, and I don't think they've sold a single one because nobody knows how much they're going to be charging for these things here, right? And then I want to come over here. And yeah, this is the Dewalt Nailer. I know a few people had asked me the other day, hey, check on the nailers. Okay, so I'm going to show you this one, and I'll show you a battery-powered one. So this one here is a pneumatic nailer, and it's a 21 degree. Okay, so this one is marked down from $249 to $169. Special buy. And with this one here, you can adjust the depth of the fastener. And let me see, there was something else they had on this. Some other info here. Yeah, so this will go up to 3 1/4 inch nails in here. And per BBR2's request, I'm going to put this back nice and neat. There we go. Look at that. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so here you got a flex volt battery. I have one of these actually. And I'll probably have to pick up a couple of more of these. Well, let me see. I bought that Flex Volt miter saw from Dewalt last month in here. And it comes with 2 in the kit. But anyway, this is $149 marked down. And right next to it here, I'm not sure if we were looking at these kits last week or not. These are your Makitas. So this is the brushless drill driver here, 3-amp kit. So this is pretty much the tool by itself with the charger and the battery and the bag. So it's not a kit with another drill. But that's a pretty decent price to get all that though, and to get it brushless. This is not a hammer drill though, so if you're looking to do heavy drilling in the concrete, it'll still work. You're just going to work a lot harder. And likewise on the other side here, they have the brushless impact driver as its own little kit too, with a battery and a charger and a bag. Porter Cable has good, oh yeah, they have one here. It's on one of these little aisles. I was just walked by it a minute ago. We'll check that one out. All right, so here they got the Impact Gold Titanium drill bit set. So I don't know how these compare to the Milwaukee's, but these are $14.88. They claim a $60 value, although I doubt it's ever sold that high. And here's your sockets here. Impact Gold. So here you get from 8mm and a free, as they claim there. Milwaukee's better. Yeah, I'm at the Coconut Creek store right now. So here we've got, I don't know, what are they giving you free here? Anything? Just an empty space. It says free on there. Oh, 21mm. Only it's not in there. So I don't know what, oh, it's here. They moved it up here. So this guy here is, this set is $14.99. Where is that other pneumatic that we saw? Is it there? Let me see. I was walking right down here like a few minutes ago, and we'll have to find it. We'll find it. So, you know, Dewalt's got this 110-piece set right here for $24.88, and this one seems to be blowing away all the other kit deals that we saw like at Lowe's too. Let me see. I know they had that nailer. It was like right over here. Okay, so here's one from Ridgid for $99 here. So this is a 23 gauge pinner, and you got an 18 gauge as well on this one. So these two here are a special buy. It says it's $218 value on the kit here, but it's $99, and it says was $119. And they have this. This is the 6-gallon one, and the price is $129, which is kind of like, I'm not convinced that that's all that great a price. Because like over the summer, I know the Porter Cable one they had here was $99, right? And let me show you this one here. So this is really nice. This is a Ridgid tabletop saw, tile saw. So if you're looking to just get started out, I mean, it's got a good switch on here and everything. I like this. This thing is like nice and tough here. So I first bought one very similar to this from Home Depot like 8 years ago, to see, you know, whether I wanted to continue getting any other tile saws here. And I paid about $150, and that was a QEP cheapy yellow plastic one. This one looks nice and solid like most of your other Ridgid products are. This guy is, I think it's $99. But yeah, if you just want to start and test the waters, this is a good one to get on. And then I eventually went and bought the bigger Ridgid one. I used that one for 4 years. It just recently became unusable for me, so I bought that $850 DeWalt, the D24000. Let's see. Okay, so here's another Makita set here. So this one's $99, marked down from $139. So this just says ideal for work in tight spaces. So yeah, this is their smaller one here. This is their 12-volt max CXT lithium ion. So this circular saw here, look at this thing, man, 3 3/8 inch. So the tool only is $59 on this guy here. See, they got these things like backwards. They do this a lot here. I don't know why. The kit that you're looking at here that was $99 here is this kit down here. So it's got the drill driver and the impact driver there. And then they've also got a impact wrench for $59 as well. And this is the guy. No, he's the, yeah, that's the wrench. And then somebody had asked about this the other day, so I want to make sure we get this on here nice and clear. So this is the Bosch self-leveling laser. It's at Crossline. And now they claim 30-foot visible range, but I can tell you all these manufacturers lie when they tell you how far their lasers go. That's probably if you're in the middle of the night out in the middle of the desert somewhere. But in actuality, in a daylit room, I don't really like red lasers. So here's the model number. I think green lasers are a lot brighter. So my next laser is going to be green. And then they got this 65-foot laser distance measure. This is a really good price because when I bought mine a couple of years ago, I paid like $60 from Dewalt, which, by the way, Dewalt's got one right here in this cute little pack here. But this one only goes 40 feet as opposed to, whenever you see them really short like this, they're only going 40 feet. When you see them a little bit taller like these other ones here, they're going to go 65 feet. That's how most of these work. But yeah, if you don't need to go that big, then this is fine. Because this is a great kit price. Look at this, $29.88. The exact same price as the Bosch right there, right? The exact same price. You're getting essentially the same thing plus a 25-foot tape measure thrown in on the deal. And so what? So you don't get to measure as long a distance. If you're just measuring rooms in a house, then that's fine. That's really all you need. All right. Now where is that? There was a couple of people I promised I would find the yeah, it's not there. Okay, so anyway, Ridgid's got this other one here, $20 off. This is the Job Max 4-amp multi-tool kit. So this one here is a corded one. This is not a battery operated one. And I don't know if you guys had seen this. We showed this last time here from Husky here, the 12-volt cordless ratchet here. Kind of interesting because I own the one from Milwaukee and I think I paid well north of $100 for that. Okay, so yeah, so this is Milwaukee's titanium set here. So $17.97. I don't know, have we ever seen it go lower than this? That's one I'm not sure of. Alright, so I'm gonna take you down that aisle that had the other nailer. And I'm trying to maneuver my cart here. What about the leather work gloves? Well, let's see, we got some gloves here. Leather, water-resistant leather gloves. These are the Huskies here. These feel really soft. $9.97. And then they got the regular medium density here, medium duty, high dexterity gloves. These are $14.88. You got the medium duty, these are goat leather gloves. These are $16.88. And then I like these. These are the nitrile gloves, the Milwaukee's. I use a lot of these too. $19.88. All right, so I'm gonna try to take a quick walk over to. Let me see. Are these the titanium? Yeah, these are. So these are the ones that are supposed to be better than the ones they got at Lowe's. Lowe's has the 4-piece kit, the same one, but they're not titanium. This is a good deal. I actually got to get this. I'm gonna put this as part of my haul for today, and I love this kit. This was better priced than the one we showed over at Lowe's the other day on our live stream, because the one at Lowe's, I think it was it $59 or something, and I just like, wow, I couldn't justify that price, not in a million years. All right, so now we're gonna head over to take a look at that other nailer. So the one that I got 2 years ago was the Dewalt Nailer, the DCN 692 is the one I got, and I paid. Let me see. I think the shelf price on it at the time was $3.99. So here's the one that they got here. So this one, and this is a 21-inch framing nailer here. So this guy here is actually just lowered the price. Let me see if I can get it in there to show you right there. So this one is $50 lower than it used to be, because I can tell you mine, when I got it, had a shelf price of that $3.99. In fact, I've got it. Let me see if I can pull up the receipt here from it. So when I bought mine, I still have the receipt here with me. How about that? So see, it says $3.99. That's what it was on the shelf. But you can see right there in the middle of the screen, it says 10% off coupon. I used the Lowe's coupon that they accepted in here. So that I saved $45 off when I got mine at the time. So it was like I made my own little Black Friday sale. And then the other one that I might be looking at soon here would be this one here. So this is the XR. It's a brushless 18 gauge brad. And this one here right now, let me see if I can get the price in there. Here's the price, $249. So that one's $20 off right now. So this is one I want to probably get in the future. So last year here, I bought this one here, and I paid that same price, $89. What's the cost for a new compressor and a nailer? Okay, so they have a kit. We're gonna walk right around the corner here. I believe they still have that Porter cable kit that's got the 2 guns, and I think at one time they had one with 3 different guns in it. That was an absolute steal. So let's see, it's right around here. Yeah, so the only thing is I have a Porter cable compressor. I was never really happy with it. I just don't like the thing. It doesn't hold the air right, and it just never did well for me. I always had problems with it, getting it to charge up. So anyway, this is it. This is still left over from Labor Day here. You picked up the Ryobi 6-gallon compressor with 2 guns for $199. Okay, so they have the same deal here. So this one, before Labor Day, it was at $269. But what they have here with Porter cable, this is the 3-tool kit. Yeah. So this one here, see, it comes with a 16 gauge, an 18 gauge, and a stapler. And that's the 6-gallon. That's the exact same one that I have, that 6-gallon one there. And you know what? I was at the Coral Springs Home Depot last night, and I saw them putting out a whole bunch of DeWalt 12-inch double bevel miter saw boxes there. Jeff, can you look in the glove section to see if HD has the new Milwaukee gloves? You're talking about the ones that you can touch the screen with? Is that the one you're talking about? See, now they have these guys here. That's the cut level ones, cut level 1. But I don't think these are the ones. Oh yeah, it is smart. See, it says right on there, smart swipe. I don't know how much the price is though, because the tag's gone. But the smart swipe, and I think it only works on the knuckle too, by the way. They have some brown leather ones and updated work gloves. Okay. So this, if I was going to get another compressor, this would be the one I get. It's expensive as heck though. I mean, $300 just for this. But look at this guy, and it runs off your flexible batteries too. The Dewalt here. So, and the Ridgid one is kind of cute too. If you don't need like huge amounts of, it doesn't really matter because these will kick on anyway. It's not like you're going to run out of air. They'll kick on when you need it. All right, so these, see, this is why I think they're getting ready to do something here with this. So here's the DeWalt, the rolling miter saw stand here. There's no prices or anything on it. There's no sign, but I don't see the stacks in this store like I saw in the other store last night. So I think they're getting ready to do a deal on the DeWalt 12-inch double bevel miter saw. So if you're thinking of getting one, I would hold off on that. And if you guys, no matter what, guys, no matter what, let me show you. I show you guys this all the time. Make sure you walk in there with one of these afterwards too, because you could probably still get the price even lower, because Home Depot will take these Lowe's coupons. And only this one, only that blue miter. They call it the movers coupon. Okay, now DeWalt has a kit here too. That's $179 for the compressor with, and this is the good nailer too, because it's the precision point. It's the one I just showed you, the one that I bought last year. So that's a reasonably decent kit. I don't know who makes that for them, if they make it themselves or what. So here we have, I don't remember if I saw this in here the other day. So Makita's got a kit here, 100 piece. They don't really, yeah, that one looks like it might be the magnetic one there. But this one here is 1988. It's not a clear case, so I probably wouldn't buy them. I'm only buying the ones that have clear cases now. And I haven't seen any from Makita yet. So I don't know. So Ridgid also has the 6-gallon. Theirs is $129, but it's just by itself. That's the one I showed you earlier. They have their table saw is up here, $3.99. I'm still up in the air as to whether that's a good price or not, because I paid $3.50 for basically the same Ridgid when I got mine 4 years ago. So I'm really hoping they drop the prices on these packouts, because these are ridiculous. You know, who's going to come in here and pay that kind of money for that? You know? And this is one that I never really understood, is why would you want one this tiny? Look at this thing. I think the pizza box is thicker than this. Now, if I'm going to go all in, I'm going to go all in. And I'm still holding out for this guy here, because he's $119 now, but when you look on the back, he's going to be $89, and whenever they decide to flip that sign around, he's going to be $189. All right, so I'm going to go down here and show you this new setup that they were putting up here with Dewalt. And by the way, they also have 40% off of appliances. That's starting today, and that's running until December 5th. All right, so here's the kit. First of all, let me show you this. This is a pretty good deal right here. 2-pack of Dewalt 25-footers, $14.88. That's a steal. All right, so here's one of the kits. So they're getting ready to put these right in this display section right here. They're getting rid of all the mops and stuff. And this comes in a tough system, which I bought one similar to this over the summer that had the cordless saw and the drill, but that was all that was in that particular kit. This is a 4-tool kit with the tough system here. And it comes with the charger and 2 of the batteries here. And this kit, the guy just rang it up and looked at it and told us this was, let me see, I wrote it down, $299 for this kit. And then there's an atomic kit right here that also comes in a tough case. Let me show you this guy. So this is the atomic kit, and this one here is 20-volt brushless. So you got the impact driver and you got the drill, but I don't think, yeah, it is a hammer drill. And it comes with the charger, and it comes with 2 batteries and the tough system case. This is $199. This is a kit I would have liked to have gotten instead of the one I got when I got mine 2 years ago. Even though mine came with a flex volt, but mine came with a bag, and I really like this. Because let me tell you something, some of those big bag kits that you see, good luck getting all those tools to fit back in there. If you don't take a picture of it before you open it for the first time, you'll never be able to figure out how to get the tools back in. So anyway, the guy was saying he's not sure if this is part of any of the Black Friday deals tomorrow, but I'm willing to bet these will scan in lower tomorrow. We'll see. So I may have to come back in tomorrow even to see what stuff continued on. And let's see, we didn't get to show you some of this other stuff that they brought in here. Most of the houseware stuff here. This thing is massive, man. This is a Titan gallon stainless steel vacuum insulated bottle here. $29.88. You got Madison, some cookware here. 3-piece cookware set here. That's $19.88. 3-piece cast iron fry pan set here is $19.88. Cuisinart's got a 5-piece tool and gadget set here. And let me see, are these like the silicone? Are they gonna, doesn't say if it takes high temperature. Yeah, up to 420 degrees. So I want to show you something they're doing here. It's one day only. It's on their website too. And that's right here by the front door. They got this Magic Chef 5.0 cubic feet chest freezer here. This guy's 118 bucks. So this is, I believe it's one day only, and I believe it's in-store only. So sometimes when you go to Home Depot's website, you'll see those deals that are good for online only, or it's good for one day. But this is an in-store only deal. All right, so here they got a Cuisinart waffle maker here from 1988. They got a Black & Decker toaster here for $24.88. This right here is their crispy bake oven here, $59.88. Here you go, the George Foreman smokeless grill. This one's $59.88. What I want to do is come take a look at some of the outdoor. I wasn't sure if they were going to have anything, any bargains there for the outdoor. And as we look over here, that's pretty pricey, dudes, for the smoker. And what I don't really like about this one is, well, it's not insulated. You got the painted black grill. You know, that's just, to me, I gotta have stainless steel. And they've already got the turkey fryers out here. Let's see, no price. No price on the turkey fryer, or no price on the peanut oil here. So I've never fried a turkey before, but I've heard, everybody says it's really good. They say it's really moist. But you know what? I do this huge brining that takes like 2 days. I brine it first, my turkeys, and then I leave it overnight in the refrigerator that I have out in the garage, where it dry ages for an additional 24 hours. That allows it to skin to come nice and crispy. And I'll put a link down below in the description. You won't see it now during the live stream, but when I get home later, I'll put a link down in the description to it, to this video that I put up that shows you how to make the perfect Thanksgiving turkey dinner. Everything, everything, the cranberry sauce, everything from complete scratch. And people who have come to our house that have had it, they're still talking about it 10 years later. It's amazing. So you'll definitely like that. So what we have here, so this is a Ryobi cordless mower. This one here is $2.99, marked down from $3.99. So that's like $100 off right there. This is brushless too. 20-inch cordless lawnmower. This one runs off of their 40-volt lithium battery. Doesn't say how long it will last. Sometimes they'll tell you, oh, guaranteed to last an hour, you know. And actually, I kind of walked by this tree here. I am really digging this little tree here. This would be great if you have like a larger entryway in front of your house. This is a 6.5 footer, Amelia potted tree. So here's the pot here. But this thing is one of the best simulated snowfalls I've seen on any tree. Really nice. So we have this Ryobi display here. This has been here for a while. I don't think any of these prices have changed at all. Oh, you got the, yeah, because you had that fan blower there. It was marked down $10. A whopping $10. So when we come over here, they finally put some lighting in here on these. This was like the darkest, dismal aisle here for the longest time. So, well, this is the corded Toro here. So this guy is basically $7 off. Big whoop. It's not like we're going to Disney World on the savings there, right? What I want to look at here is here's the Dewalt, the 20-volt brushless one. So he's marked down $20 here. And I don't know, if I get an influx of cash, or if I have a good stock deal or something, I might come in here and buy like all of these and run my own testing on them with the CFM meters and see who's lying and who's not lying. This one here, this is the 60-volt one here. So this will go higher. So if you compare the two, the 60-volt version versus the 20-volt version, the 20-volt version goes to 400 CFM with 90 miles an hour. And the bigger one here goes to 600 CFM with 125 miles per hour. And they both look like jet engines there. And there's, you know, there really isn't very much more here. And so here's what's strange. So here you got this Ryobi. This is a gas-powered one. that does 520 CFMs. Yeah, it's a little cheaper. It's $149. It's down $20. But in this price range, why even bother messing with the gas stuff anymore? You know? I realize, yeah, the Dewalt's a little more, but the Milwaukee's $159. That's their normal price on that one. So, and you know, you can get the Ryobi's battery operated one for just $20 more, and you never have to deal with the gas or anything, any of that nonsense. And does this one have those little bleeder things? No, the little bladder things that you got to push in. But I hate those. Oh, my friend has one of those on his, and I had to use his. It was a nightmare. And I wanted to show you. You guys have been following me as I go into Costco all the time. I have Costco's flyer here. Tomorrow, on November 7th, this is that Dewalt tool set that we've been following there since June. They normally sell it for $99 in there, and it's been $99 since June, but it's going to be $20 off starting tomorrow. And that's a pretty good deal for this 172-piece set here. And look at this, right in the middle of this, you hear everybody's cell phone going off in here because an Amber Alert just went off. Hang on. Trying to clear that. Close. All right, so for the kids' Legos, huh? Yeah, so this one's going to be $79 tomorrow. And I'm hoping that it drops even lower. What's up, Plumbing 101? So we were showing this kit that's going to be on sale tomorrow at Costco. So what I like about this kit, if you look real closely there, it gives you all three of the ratchet sizes, 1/4 inch, 3/8, and a half. And I think it's got a few different Allen wrench sizes, just everything you can imagine in there. And I had a chance to buy the 181-piece version of this back in Father's Day, and I had it in my cart there, and I showed it to everybody on the live stream and never bought it. It was $49.99. I went back a few days later to go buy it, and it was gone. To get a set like this for $49.99, dudes, that was the ultimate score. I showed this light over there at Costco too. This is that Porter cable one, and it's pretty bright. It's like 4,000 to 5,000 lumens. That's going to be $10 off starting tomorrow too, but that's still a little bit of a high price, $29.99. If you saw the live stream here the other night, you saw me buy that one here from Home Depot, the one I think it was $19.99. Super bright. I used it last night. Super bright. But guess what? It was really great. I mean, it filled the room with light, 5,000 lumens, but it was very hot to the touch afterwards. After only being on for an hour, that thing was just like burning my fingers. That's how hot it was. So I'm gonna walk you back here. So here's where they're starting to set up for all of the appliance stuff here, appliance packages. And by the way, online only today on Home Depot. If you go, they have all of the vacuum guy. Who's the one that makes the dude with the ball vacuum? Dyson. So they have a whole bunch of Dyson and I think other vacuums that are like 50% off right now, online only. So anyway, here they've got this. This is a 1.7 cubic foot microwave here from LG. So it's $168 right now. And my guess is this will probably last through the whole season at these prices. So here they're starting to load up all of the appliances out here and show you the deals. So they have a couple of different types of deals going on right now. So some of them you'll see these big markdowns on these 4-piece appliance packages here, you know, like this. And I'm looking for their little sticker. Here it is. Here's one of them. So they're showing you deals like this. So this package here would have had a regular price of $51.66, and there's the special buy savings price right there, and then a $100 package savings, and then an instant rebate from GE, so you end up paying $26.98 when it's all said and done. There's what it looks like. That's actually the refrigerator part of it. Now, I just got to warn you about buying appliances at Home Depot here, because Home Depot doesn't always stock these. And whenever you see any of these things where they're doing these big rebates, That's all done by the manufacturer, and it's usually shipped from the manufacturer's warehouse. So you can expect to be waiting a couple of weeks to get it. Now, Lowe's sometimes has the appliances in stock, and so I'm always checking with the guy and making sure it's in stock because I can get delivery the next day if it is. Here's another package here. So there's the regular price, here's the special buy savings, the package savings, and then the instant rebate from Whirlpool. Oh, here's the sign I was looking for, because this is what they were showing on their website here. So there's certain select appliances here that you can get a rebate that if you buy 2 appliances, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So that's the rebate you would get. So I would imagine these are going to be the appliances that are outside of the scope of these. These are like special setups here, special pricing on these. So if you know anybody looking for appliances, this is the time to come do it, because especially if you want it in time for the holidays, you don't want to come in here on Black Friday and order it, because you're not likely to get it before the end of the year even. Ah, I see something retro here. Oh yeah, these are the Galances. I saw these in the ad. Yeah, so these are these kind of retro freezers. This would be, at my daughter's college, they wouldn't allow this because they're too tall. I think you're only allowed to use like 4.5 cubic feet or something. So they got here also a mini refrigerator here. So this one's $128 for a 3.3 cubic foot. That's not too bad. I believe this is the one I got my daughter when she went off to college a few months ago. They don't show the price on this one, but we paid $175 here for this one, and then used a Lowe's coupon, got it for 10% off of that price. So as we come back down this way, we're gonna find more stuff. See, they're still setting up more and more items here for sale. So here you got this Ryobi Inflator here for $24.97. I don't think it's digital though. Yeah. I forget what's the one that we got. We got one for my daughter's car. It's digital. That thing came in handy because she had a problem with her tires. And let's see, I got those filters were there. Okay, so there's your 12-inch bevel, dual bevel here on the Ridgid, $319. Not a bad price. Alright, so far it doesn't look like there really is anything other than those big signs that we saw. Nothing indicating any decent deals right now for today. We'll have to see tomorrow. So here we're in the closeout section here. So they've been trying to dump these batteries here for like 2 months now. Oh, that was the digital one. Okay, good. Yeah, I couldn't quite tell by the picture on there. And these must be misstocked because I don't know why these are hanging here. But they do have this Milwaukee Hammer here. Let me see. So this one's being marked down from 39 down to 27. It's only a 17 ounce though. But it does have the nail holder on there, which is good. It helps you start it. The magnet. I prefer a textured head on the front of these though. This hammer, it's sort of okay, but I don't know. It feels a little skinny, like it would be digging into my hand a little. It's hard to say. I have the S-Wing one, the 19 ounce, and let's see. Looks like they're mostly giving us lighting and stuff here. Oh, here's a Ridgid here, Octane. So I wonder why this one's being marked down here so much. That's a heck of a deal. Somebody wanted to get $110 off there. And we have a Delta. Wow. $3 savings. So yeah, we got a few scraps here today. Not a whole lot there in terms of the savings. So they still got these locks over here. I'm waiting for them to drop the price of these a little further, and I'll come and buy every one of them out. I'll use them for all of my flips. Every time I flip a condo or whatever, I usually just change every lock in the house. We paint all the doors. We change all the hardware on the doors, make everything look like brand new. Absolutely brand new. And I'm trying to see if they have that dual. That might be the Dewalt down here. No, it's not. So they had in here before those organizers, but it was a dual pack that were pretty cheap. I think it was like it was either $19.99 or $14.99. We bought a set of those in here about a month ago. So we're gonna head back over here and cover some of the areas in the stocking stuffer aisle here next to the tools, because I noticed they had put in a few items that weren't in the other night. When we came in here the other night. And I'm still wondering what they're going to do with those Dewalt saws. Those miter saws. Okay. So these guys are always good to have. I use these like crazy. Because they're small, they're flat, and they're not a flashlight. I prefer these over flashlights, for sure. And so a lot of people were commenting on we have two different flavors here of these Bosches. So these are the Daredevils here. And what's cool about the Daredevils is two good things about these, and that's what they call the speed wave paddle. So you see how it's threaded right there at the top, so that helps dig into the wood. But also, you see on the tip there how it flares up on either side there, looks almost like the Batman wing there. That's what helps get it started cutting into the wood without like trying to jump all over the place. Because if you were to have this flat paddle just come straight up on it, it wouldn't cut through the wood quite as easy, you know. So that is. And then they have another one over here that's a bigger set. Let me see where that set is. I think it might be back here. I think it was an 18-piece set. Yeah, here's the other set here. So this is the one that's $24.88 here. So this set right here has all of that same technology on there and the sharp edges. And this is $24.88 right here for this one. And then here, for $14.97, you got a 2-pack of 4.5-inch diamond cutoff discs here. So these will be good for use on metal. I gotta score me a couple of these. I still have a Ridgid one that I got last year. And they always do the 2-for-1s here. So you got a 40. Are they both 40s? Yeah, they're both 40s. So these are, and there's no sign on there's no price on them. So, yeah, they're still not done putting everything out. And this is a great kit to have here, too. I have the Milwaukee hole dozer. I use this for doing the holes on the back of our vanities whenever I have to install vanities and stuff here. All right, so I think we're not going to be seeing them put any of that Dewalt stuff out yet. I was hoping to see the saws. I might go back over to the other store and see what's happening over there. But hey, if they're going to wait until tomorrow, I mean, that's when our local ad starts, is tomorrow anyway. So I'm just looking around to see if they put signs on anything. They finally got pricing over here on the Tough system, but these aren't good prices either. So here you got $45 for the medium-sized one. The smaller one's $35. The cart is $69. The one with the wheels. And by the way, I read a number of reviews on this Milwaukee one where people were complaining that the wheels were falling apart. So I wanted to find out if you guys have one. Does anybody own one? And can you let us know about that? Have you seen that problem? But it was apparently a number of people were complaining about it. So I just wanted to bring that up. Okay, so the Tough chest here, which also has wheels, is $79. So right now these are all normal price. Nothing here is dropping. We're disappointed with what they've done with that. with the Packouts. And I'm just gonna back up here again, and for those of you who tuned in late and missed it, that's sort of the deal that they're doing right now, and it's across the board from Ryobi to Ridgid to Makita to Dewalt to Milwaukee, that if you buy a battery kit for $199, you get to choose from between any one of these tools here. And if you up the ante and you buy the next kit up, they'll give you 2 free tools. So that's how that's working for this. And this supposedly is not going to start until tomorrow here. Yeah, the Ryobi one, I don't know. I just don't know enough about the Ryobi one. I mean, their tools are kind of basic. They're not really meant for contractor grade use. Although I use the Ryobi leaf blower, the battery operated leaf blower, and I'm very, very happy with that guy. And okay, so I'm going to show you the saw that I think they're going to put out here, but it's just not out yet. So I think it's this one here. This is the 12-inch double bevel. So it's not the flexible one. That's the one we bought last month here. And they did lower the price on this one here from $5.99 down to $4.99 here. So that's not this one. They always, for some reason, put the wrong saws in the wrong place here. So we're still looking around here. See, I'm seeing a couple of boxes that are like, they're all kind of in the wrong spot. So here, they got it here sitting under the Ridgid. So there's a Ridgid one here that's supposed to be $279 from $324. So hopefully we'll get some more organization here, and we'll find out. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to watch this. We'll come back in tomorrow, and we'll see if anything else here has changed price. All right. So I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in, being here with us today. I know this was sort of a long trek through here, but there was a lot of stuff to get through, and we've already checked in all of these other aisles behind me. So there's what the whole setup looks like. So there's where they have all of the signs for all of the different free tools right there behind me there. All right. So we'll let you guys know. We'll keep you up to date as much as we can here. And thanks for joining in, and we're going to sign off here. Hey, don't forget to leave a thumbs up for us on the way out, and make sure you check out the latest video that we uploaded a couple of nights ago, where we did a huge repair in a 91-year-old widow's shower that was leaking, devastating leak down below on her neighbor's. And so that was quite a bit of work we had to do, because we weren't allowed to replace the whole shower. We had to just do patches on there and everything, all right? So anyway, thanks guys. And we'll see you all on the next one.